Welcome to part 3, the finale of Dinosaurs with Unintentionally Hilarious Names. Let's get our Latin scientific name encounters on. Starting out with number 10, Epidendrosaurus. This means a pond tree lizard. This small raptor-like dinosaur was likely the same species as Scansauropteryx. There's just not enough fossils to know, and given its name, it spent a lot of time in the trees. I just love how its name just is so clinical. Oh, well, we found it. It probably was a pond tree, so let's call it a pond tree lizard. For number 9, we have Nanotyrannus, which means tiny tyrant. This was a tyrannosaurid, though it might not have been its own species, it might actually have been a juvenile Tyrannosaurus rex. In any case, much like modern day juveniles, they ruled with an iron tantrum fist. Number 8, Carbosaurus, which means alarming lizard. This is another tyrannosauroid, and it looks like it has a perpetually surprised look on its face, like you forgot his birthday yet again. Poor Tarbosaurus. Number 7, Equigibus. This means horsemane. This was a hadrosauroid named after actually not anything to do with horses, but an area in China where it's found. So no, it is not going to be your bass guitarist for your Mesozoic-themed rock band, I'm afraid. Going on to number 6, there's a tie here with Ilocalesia and Sarcosaurus. They both mean flesh lizard. The first means flesh lizard in the Mapuche language, and it is an abelosaurid named for location. And the second one is a neotheropod, so an advanced theropod. I just feel like, given the name flesh lizard, these should be more imposing, more macabre, more like something with flashing lights and waving hands that you'd put up for Halloween decorations. Swinging around to number 5, we have Manuco Celsior, which means sort of literally the taller one from Salitra Oja de Agua. So this was a sauropod, specifically a titanosaur, and named from the locale of Salitra Oja de Agua. I'm not exactly sure how you fit all that information in the name, but it's definitely probably not the most popular dinosaur if your name is just comparing to the height of another one found in a location. Number 4, we have Panoplosaurus. This is a nodosaur, meaning totally armored lizard. The nodosaurs were related to the ankylosaurs, kind of earlier versions. And this name, while it is rather armored, all ankylosaurid nodosaurs were pretty armored, so just totally armored lizard seems like a hyperbole, like how a young child would name a dinosaur if he could. Just totally armored lizard. Alright then, whittling down here, we have number 3, Zulong, which can be translated as General Tso's dragon. So, or shorthand, kind of more directly, Zhu's dragon. But Zhu stands for General Zhu Zontang, aka General Tso. This is a coleosaur, so close related to tyrannosaurs and birds. But given its namesake, I think I can guess his favorite dish. Number 2, we have Talarurus. This is Wicker basket lizard. This is a Ankylosaur, and apparently its name comes from its tail that was shaped, at least the paleontologist who dug it up thought it looked like a wicker basket lizard, but is definitely the most artistic of the ankylosaurs, the most feeling. Really gets its expressionist and underwater basket weaving out at the community center. Alright, before we get to our finale, we have some honorable mentions here. We have Electrosaurus, which means unmarried lizard. This was a tyrannosaurid. It also can be translated as a lone lizard, but unmarried lizard just sounds way funnier. Then there's Chibisaurus, which in sort of the theme of age groups or states in life, we have teenager lizard. This was a sauropod. It might or sauropodomorph. It might have also been just a juvenile, hence the name. And because Cheb actually is colloquial Arabic for young man. That's where it comes from. And then finally we have Emily de Logdon, which means almond tooth. And really I think the only thing found of this sauropod was its almond-shaped tooth. So not a lot going for it if that's all you can say about it. With that, we have number 1, Scolosaurus, which means pointed stake lizard. Really had a theme here of ankylosaurs. This is yet another one, and you can see the tail on this bad boy over here. Got some pointed stakes here, and with at least this figure's grumpy expression, feels like he's the Van Helsing version of the dinosaur world, hunting down vampire pterosaurs by night. Well, there you have it. We've come to the end. Thanks so much for joining me on this 3-part series of unintentionally finding dinosaur names. Feel free to look through them yourself and see if you can spot more hidden, hilarious gems, and let me know in the comment below. There is references for the pictures in the description, and as always, brace yourselves for awesome.